Criminal defense attorney Vinoo Varghese joins me now with more on Mueller's subpoena. And Vinoo, this is serious because it's the first time that we know of that Special Counsel Mueller has really demanded these Trump Organization documents. And that's despite, the White House saying that they voluntarily shared Trump Organization documents months ago. So why might the special counsel be subpoenaing these documents now?
Well, it's making it official. It's clearly an indication by Special Counsel Mueller that he's no longer being patient. By issuing a subpoena, now there are penalties that can be attached if you don't comply with the subpoena. The organization or the officers can potentially be held in contempt. The United States Supreme Court has said that there is no Fifth Amendment privilege for a corporation, even though it said there's a First Amendment privilege for a corporation. There is no Fifth Amendment privilege. So when a subpoena is issued on a corporation, and the Trump Organization has 515 known subsidiaries, subcorporations. So probably what happened is they issued subpoenas and they were voluntarily before issuing subpoenas, the Trump Organization or members were voluntarily cooperating, but that cooperation wasn't sufficient. Now you're issuing subpoenas. Now there's teeth.
And I'm guessing what you're getting to is the symbolism of this. So it's a sign as well that not only the documents that you provided aren't enough, but the indications that President Trump says he gets from his lawyers that, hey, this will all be wrapped up soon. It was before Thanksgiving, it was before Christmas, it was before New Year's. There seems to be a kind of another layer of messaging here as well.
Well, I think the message is as follows. It used to be there are two things that are known in life, death and taxes, right? Yeah. But in this case, the third thing now you can know is that Special Counsel Mueller will eventually get to Donald Trump. So it's just a matter of time. Right. I think it's a certainty. Just a couple of weeks ago, the Mueller team questioned a guy named George Nader, who is an advisor to the UAE Prince Mohammed. And he's now cooperating with the investigation. And he's tying, there was a meeting in the Seychelles a year ago with Nader and Prince and a Russian involved there that's connected to Putin. So all of this just means it's getting back to Trump, and it's just a matter of time.
What are they likely to find? The Times reported that President Trump was interested in having one of his Trump Towers built in Moscow back in 2015. Right. Could documents related to that deal and why it never happened be relevant and create legal problems for the president here?
Yes, because his lawyer, Michael Cohen, has gone on record, gave an interview with the Wall Street Journal saying that 3 different times he spoke to candidate Trump about the Russia deal, and that Mr. Trump had signed a non-binding agreement to build this tower in Russia. This was at the same time while during interviews he was praising Putin and criticizing President Obama, then President Obama. So, you have Michael Cohen now, who has a lawyer of his own. And this is the same attorney who made the payment to Stormy Daniels.
Right.
So everything is just starting to come together, for Special Counsel Mueller.
I could talk to you about this for hours. I just want to ask one last quick question in our final minute together, because you mentioned the number of subsidiaries within the Trump Organization. Yeah. How long is it likely that they would be able to abide by this subpoena and get the necessary documents? How much time would Mueller give them?
I imagine he'd probably put a short leash on it, probably like 30 to 60 days, because this is how long this has been going on a while. But they may then request more time. If they find that the scope is too broad, they can potentially seek legal action to try to limit the scope, but that wouldn't look good for the Trump Organization.
All right, criminal defense attorney Vinoo Varghese, thanks very much. Nice pocket square.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate this time.